we make thumbnails, we make titles, we're YouTubers, that's what we do. Every single thumbnail that I use of you and Matthew does super well all the time. People love you, absolutely love you. You do an amazing job. We really break down different scenes within the show, and so we're really looking at the acting, we're really looking at the writing, and the way that you convey emotion, the heaviness of what you do is just amazing. So thank you, first and foremost, for that. Like 3 weeks ago, we did a video on the trailer for this, and we guessed that you were in it.
Oh,
so
nice.
People have been talking about it on our channel for a couple of weeks now.
Very nice.
So we broke it down. Like I said, we go frame by frame.
How'd you tell? How could you tell?
So your hair and the head covering.
And I was like, oh, they're gutsy. Okay.
Yeah. So the head covering and the hair, I was like, okay, for sure, like that's gonna be you. So it was really cool to see. But what do you think people's thoughts are gonna be once they see you in the episode?
All I can go off of is what happened in this theater tonight, which has never happened to me in my life, and it was amazing. I think people even knew here that I was going to be in it, but it was really heartwarming and sweet and special to hear people respond audibly and kind of cheer that Mary Magdalene's there. So it was amazing, an amazing experience. I don't know what it's going to be like for the rest of the screenings or anything like that.
Right.
But that was definitely special.
Yeah, and then in general, Mary Magdalene is not a character that we think about a ton in Scripture, right? Or a ton in ministry, or we don't hear a lot of sermons about her, but how has your interaction been kind of now that Mary Magdalene is a very prominent figure in our minds when we think of the chosen, when we think of Christianity, when we walk through that, how do you think that you're changing Mary Magdalene as a character in the zeitgeist of Christianity?
Yeah, I think, it starts with what the writers are doing to change public and known perspective of these characters from the Bible. They're written in a way where, it's really easy to, if you don't have an imagination, it's kind of one-dimensional.
Yeah.
Someone had maybe a temper, or there's just a passing line that she was freed from 7 demons. That has more to it than just a sentence,
Yeah.
So they've done a beautiful job in, creating the backstory, but now it's exciting, especially with this one, is seeing the future. Possible, probable, plausible at least, future of Mary Magdalene, and to see that she stayed with it and was continuing to be a messenger and share, these stories from Mother Mary. I think it's, it feels like there's some greater importance on her as a female apostle.
I would agree 100%. And last thing, we have a couple of friends that we're making watch The Chosen right now. They're not on season 2 yet.
Okay.
But we have 2 girls that I think are really going to resonate with your character, especially episode 5 and 6.
Yeah.
Could you just send a message to them and kind of, I know that you've experienced some of the same emotions that Mary Magdalene has in that, but what message would you send to someone who is kind of dealing in that same realm, who has felt abandoned or maybe has gone through some of that? What would you say to a young girl that thinks that?
I feel like this character gives us the opportunity to show 2 different points of despair. Which a lot of people connect with. And one is just complete hopelessness and end of the line, I don't know how to help myself, I don't know how to be helped. And then the other one is, I've been helped and now I'm falling back, it's the relapse. And those 2 points, I think, for anyone that's maybe struggled with addiction or trauma, are familiar. And a lot of feedback has been about people reaching out saying, I know this feeling and I've known it over and over. And what's beautiful about this is the simplicity of coming back and just Jesus just being like, it's fine.
Yeah.
I just want your heart. You don't have to be perfect. You can't be perfect. No one's asking you to be perfect. All you have to do is give your heart. And so the very simple answer of love in response to, but I'm this, but I'm that, I've done this, I'm horrible, whatever, a very simple reaction or response with love is life-changing and gives hope. So I would say anyone that's going through it, whatever it is for them, there is something on the other side of that despair. There is hope. There's another life for you. There is another life for you. And it's as easy as changing the chapter, turning the page, starting a new chapter.
Awesome. Well, thank you so much. Know that we see you. Like I said, we analyze these episodes
so
crazy, and seriously, it's appreciated that you take the weight that you do. So thank you so much.
Thank you. It was lovely chatting with you.
Awesome. Thank you.